You watching the hot sauce.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're still here with Big Deal, Moyo, and Amanda, and we were talking about mental health in Nigeria. So we're just finished. We're still with you, Moyo. We're talking about the initiative you were part of, which is the Mentally Aware Nigeria Initiative, and how you spread information. And from what you said the last time or in the previous video, there's awareness that you're spreading in schools. And I wanted to know if there's been pushback from parents.
Well,
or teachers.
No, not really. The awareness is in progress right now. So that we haven't really gotten enough feedback to know if anybody's really against it. But it's all in the works. But the main aim of the initiative is just to spread awareness about mental health issues, and so that people can take it seriously. Because in Nigeria we don't take it seriously, and that's the major problem.
Do we? Okay, so well, I can't. Maybe I agree with you a bit, but I want to talk to Amanda about this, about people not taking mental health seriously, and this would be also linking to the question and the conversation from the past video and all the clarifications that have gone on in between. And so, like, before someone comes to you, what it's like there's level 1, 2, 3, 4, with 4 being the lowest. For example, at what level or what stage is their illness or disorder, whatever, before they go, I might need help and I might need to talk to someone that is not my friend or the people in the beer parlor or something. Like, I need professional help. How do they get?
Thinking through all the clients I've actually seen, they all have different points. They all have different levels. Some people come to me when they are at their lowest, and they know that they can't survive. Like, they feel like they can't survive the next day. So I get people who are near suicidal that call me.
In Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria, calling, asking for help, just somebody to talk to and to cry to. And then I have people that just like you and me who are going through like regular difficulties in life. Maybe work's not working out. Maybe a relationship is bad. Maybe something's happened to them, the family.
So you hear lots of relationship.
I hear all kinds of relationship issues, but not necessarily
Big Joe
intimate.
Big Joe seems a bit flustered by that. Are you afraid one of your people have gone to
No, at all.
Why do you think flustered?
It's just good to understand that, some of these things are actually tied to, being mentally, affected.
It's actually amazing. People come all kinds of relationships. So it's not necessarily intimate, like you and your girlfriend or your husband or your partner. It's even family relationships, extended family.
So mother-in-law issues and father-in-law issues.
I haven't gotten that yet. When people are married, it may be because we're not used to couples counseling here, but when people are married, they don't see the need to talk to someone. They feel that that's the problem. They now think that their partner is their everything. You know that people have that idea of the person I'm spending the rest of my life with should be my
everything.
all. Exactly. But so what they do is like they always try to lean on their partners. So they feel that if they
that's kind of heavy.
Somebody, it is, but they don't realize that it's an expectation that they hold. So they lean on, and then it causes a strain in the marriage and all that. So I haven't started seeing that yet. Yes.
But then, okay, so I'm going to ask you another question.
But there are marriage counselors. They are professional in Nigeria. Yes. Okay. I actually do know a lady, and I can actually give you her number. I can't say it off air right now.
Okay, I'm not married though, so
no, it's okay. You know people that are married. You know people. I'm trying to encourage my friends. Like, even if you're in a regular relationship, like you guys are not even married, you're just dating. It's good to go for couples counseling. It's healthy. It's really, really healthy. It's just go to talk to someone.
There's something about going to seek help when you don't really need it.
You don't know that you don't need it.
Okay, so we will find out when we get there.
Exactly. Sometimes people actually find out when they get into the office.
Okay.
So, but then why would they come to you if they don't need it? Like, they just want to see your face or what?
Some people just want to know what therapy.
So they're curious. What a session.
Yes.
Is
some people just want to try it out. I'm like.
And then they find out that they're not okay.
Yes, but then it's not. No, you see, when you say they're not okay.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. No offense.
That was politically incorrect.
No, it's fine. People make that mistake sometimes. When you say you're not okay, it doesn't mean that there is something wrong with you, because essentially we're all not okay. There is no human being on earth that is fine.
No, you are not okay.
Nobody is fine. But everybody's fine. but nobody's fine. We're all not. Everyone has
Feels like
pain,
Inception.
and they have. But it's the truth. And if you get to understand that balance between sadness and happiness, I think it would make life a whole lot easier for you.
Okay.
A whole lot easier.
So you have something.
Yeah, I want to ask something, and it feels like I'm taking you back, but pardon
No, it's
me.
fine, go
right?
ahead.
All right. It's about depression. You know,
Sure.
he was saying something about that earlier on. All right. So I just want to understand the line, and I feel like she's asked something like that
Yeah.
before. I mean, in Nigeria, I'm asking two things. you
Yeah.
know. The first one is, where do you get to? At what point do we get to before you know that okay, you've crossed over to depression?
Okay.
You know, because a lot of times when we hear, like what I read sometimes or what I hear from people, they get to say that the symptoms, are, when someone starts to, keep to himself, to himself and all that, and maybe you lose passion to what you used to have a drive for and all that. So, for example, if I say that, Moya sometimes could tell me that, man, I feel like I'm losing passion to, my job and all that. I don't feel like I want to continue.
Really?
Like, are you going to say that he has actually crossed over to that point of being depressed?
No.
So, what is it? Where is the line?
Where's the line? Like, it's okay. That was a very. It's
Is it a loaded question?
No. It's not a loaded question. I'm trying to think so I can figure out how to explain this to you because I had to do that for someone recently. So.
Yeah, okay.
It goes back to what I was saying. You have to understand a healthy balance between happiness and sadness. You can be sad and you're not depressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is perfectly normal to go through a state of melancholy.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you get to a point where you just feel sad. It's healthy.
Yeah.
It is perfectly normal. And I used to be the type of person to fight it off because I didn't understand what it was. I would be like, okay, fine.
I'm not supposed to be sad.
Exactly.
Why am I sad?
Why am I sad? And I keep trying to fight it. But these days, if he says shut down, just go down. You're sad, and that's it. But when you get depressed, there's a diagnosis for it. There are symptoms that you have to have before you can be diagnosed as clinically depressed.
Okay.
So you have to show there are a list of them, but then 5 of them have to have been persistent over a period of 2 weeks. So there is even a time frame
2 weeks.
for it. Yeah, for 2 weeks.
Is 2 weeks
That's
not short?
No, it's not.
Like, couldn't you be going through
Persistent.
a bad time at the office?
Yes, but then it's persistent, and it's not just one thing; it's a series of things. So it's one of them, your weight. You have to. That's why I always ask my clients, like, how's your weight been? Are you losing weight without trying? You literally, like, you're not trying. You're eating, you're fine, but you're losing weight.
Wow.
Or maybe your diet hasn't changed, and you started gaining weight just from nowhere. You're just getting bigger. You have to notice that. What's your sleep like? Are you sleeping too much, or are you sleeping too little? What is sorry, give me a second to think about this. Are you isolating yourself from people? Are you feeling guilty, hopeless? Are you having suicidal thoughts? Are you thinking about committing suicide? Have you planned your suicide? Have you planned your suicide act? Have you put like a location? And are you thinking about death all the time? Is your mood very low? Are you very, very, very sad? Have you lost energy? Are you tired all the time? So all of this have to have yes. So they have to have lasted over for a period of 2 weeks, every day for 2 weeks. So
If you're listening, find Amanda.
Because really, I hear
find
that-
Amanda, please.
So when
But
we
the thing with this is
Yeah.
sometimes you just find out that this person committed suicide and you're like, I didn't notice it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
but I
never
hear
know.
that a higher percentage of those people who commit suicide actually must have talked about it previously before that act.
our friends always give signs.
Okay, this is so interesting. So you know that Amanda is a person to come. Where can they find you? That's not on the show, so that if someone wants to talk about, I have an inkling, I want to talk things out. Where can they find you?
They can call me. Can I give my phone
Of course.
number? Definitely. Okay, you can call me on 0813 5720
Say again, one more time.
0813 5720 And you can also send me an email at info.ndidi, that's ndidi@gmail.com.
All right, because as you're a pretty good listener, and you answer the questions. Like, you answer the questions that have been asked. You don't do the Nigerian squirming around.
But that's not good for me, you see. if I'm not able to answer the question, then that's not good for me.
But so I'm just last question.
Okay.
No, well, last question. Yes, because my people are looking at me weird. But how do you keep your own sense of stability when you're getting all this negativity? How do you walk out with bright lipstick and smile?
Somebody, we did this show. We have this event that we do on the last Sunday every month at Revolving Art Incubator, and we had our first session. Sorry, I call everything a session now. We had our first get together last month, August, I think 27th or so. And after the show, we're talking about why don't people go for therapy? What is the problem? Why are they scared? What are they thinking about? And after the show, this lovely young lady walked up to me and she was like, so you have to deal with all these people's problems all the time. Well done. And she hugged me and I was so happy. I'm like, thank you for recognizing that I am a human being.
That's so nice.
Thank you so much, because not everybody really tells us
just think
you're getting
I am not a superhero. I'm human too. But I've also had to learn. It's been very, very tough, because at some point even I became very sad because it was getting too much. There was so many people's problems, and I'm like, Lagos, it's like now I walk around and I'm seeing pain everywhere. I can tell people are hurting so bad. But then self-care. As soon as I get home, everything is off.
Okay, so as soon as you get home, you're Amanda. You're not the psychotherapist anymore.
No,
that's fantastic. We need to. Unfortunately, though, I want to continue this conversation. But our time is up. Our time is up, Moyo. All right.
I just want to say to everybody who's watching, mental illness is serious. Don't look down on anybody. Don't call anybody weak because the person says I'm depressed. Don't do that. All right, it's serious. If you know anybody who's going through stuff, I think there should be numbers you can call. Of course, you can call her. She will take care of you. So let's try and find help for people who need help. It's okay to maintain your sanity. There's no problem with that.
All right, bye guys. See you.
Bye.
Hi guys. If you liked what you just watched, please subscribe, like our page, and tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your other friends.